Such a difference from what we're experiencing here. We could use a little bit of rain, but obviously our thoughts are with the folks in Louisiana who have done this time and time again, much like we've experienced the power outages and the dry conditions.
Yeah, it seems like everybody is stuck in whatever weather pattern we've been in for the past couple of months, basically since mid-August. Let's start with Tropical Storm ZETA. Not only the fifth named storm to potentially hit Louisiana, which looks like a likelihood at this point late tomorrow, this would be the 11th named storm to hit the United States in the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. It's a tropical storm right now because it weakened as it moved over the Yucatan Peninsula over the last 24 hours, but the last few frames of the satellite loop shows the storm getting more organized. More red showing up indicates some colder cloud tops as the thunderstorms are growing into the upper atmosphere. So this thing is ramping back up and it's going to become a hurricane once again. Let's switch over to the forecast path of ZETA. It's already just below hurricane strength with 65-mile-an-hour sustained winds. Looks like it'll become a hurricane by the time we get the update later on this evening, so check back at 11 o'clock and we'll look back at this. Likely to still be a Category 1 hurricane as it approaches the Louisiana coast by Wednesday afternoon, probably making landfall to the south of New Orleans Wednesday evening as the sun is going down in that part of the U.S. and then making its way inland and weakening dramatically, but it's likely to bring excessive rain through much of the southeast and eventually up into the Appalachians as well. Around here, we've been in the dry weather pattern for the past several months, no exception today. Temperatures got a little bit warm. Santa Rosa up to 87 degrees after you started off in the lower 40s this morning. You warmed up by about 45 degrees today. Hayward 82 degrees for a high temperature. Otherwise, mostly 70s, just below 80 degrees in San Jose. 75 degrees in San Francisco is about 7 degrees above normal for this time of year. Even Half Moon Bay managed to climb up to 71 degrees. Temperatures will be in similar territory tomorrow. Right now, we're mostly in the 70s with some 60s on the map around Half Moon Bay and Palo Alto. 77 at SFO, while downtown the temperature is 73 degrees, the usual 4 or 5 degree difference that we see this time of day at this time of year. Warmer than normal temperatures are going to continue, but here's the good news. The winds have died down. It's still an offshore wind farther inland, but not nearly as strong as the winds we've been tracking over the past couple of days. And gradually, as we head farther into the work week, onshore winds are going to return to the forecast, but it's going to be a slow process, so temperatures are still going to be running above normal for the next few days. Temperatures tonight, though, dropping down into the 40s across most of the Bay Area, which isn't that far below average, maybe 2 or 3 degrees below normal for the very coolest spots on the map, but very dry air in place cools off very efficiently. It also heats up very efficiently, so we're going to see a big-time warm-up across the Bay Area once again on Wednesday. Temperatures starting off in the lower half of the 50s in the city, but warming up to just above 70 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. Maybe not quite as warm as today, thanks to that onshore wind beginning to kick in. We're talking winds around 5 to 10 miles an hour, though. It's not going to be breezy by Bay Area standards. San Jose climbs up into the upper 70s for high temperatures by Wednesday afternoon after starting off right around 50 degrees. A cool start in Santa Rosa, but a big-time warm-up once again up to around 80 degrees during the afternoon with plenty of sunshine and light winds. Still occasionally that offshore direction, but it's not going to be as gusty, and that helps even as the dry conditions continue. And right up to around 80 degrees for the East Bay as well, Concord getting up to around 80, and other temperatures maybe just a little bit above 80 degrees. The farther inland you go, low 80s in Fairfield, otherwise a mix of 70s and low 80s on the map. Mid-60s right along the coast. These temperatures are still above average. This is going to be a similar story once again on Thursday, and then we retreat a bit on Friday. A little cloud cover sneaking in, a stronger onshore breeze. But then we warm back up as we head through Halloween weekend. Don't forget to set the clocks back. Saturday night, we get a bonus hour of sleep as daylight saving time comes to an end. Temperatures are still going to be on the warm side to start off in November. Low to mid 80s Sunday and Monday for inland parts of the Bay Area, with 70s around the Bay itself and even upper 60s along the coast. And the dry weather continues. We're not out of the woods in terms of the fire danger. We'll check out this evening's relative humidity levels and how low those are still coming up at 6 o'clock.